Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to some more X-Plane 11. We are here in Belem, in northern Brazil, near the mouth of the Amazon, heading east to Fortaleza, which is all in northeastern Brazil, close to Recife, and all that good stuff. So we will go ahead and start the pushback.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
We do have the AP running. I'm going to go ahead and remove the auto gate. Actually, we need to close the door as well.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Charlie Checklist, welcome aboard, my man. How are you doing today? Fusion is on, all of these guys can come to auto. Flight Director FMS mode. No
Tow
VNAV
is now
yet.
connected and bypass pin is secured. Please release parking brake. Starting pushback now and you may start your engine.
Oops. Alright, here we go. Engine number 2 is starting up. Alright. Alright, engines are starting up. Azul 2846. That's our call sign today. God damn it, Spec Life. Has to go live whenever we're going live.
Operation completed. Please set parking brake.
Alright, there we go. Just give me just 1 second. Here we go, and here we go.
Disconnecting tow. Please stand by.
It's very quiet for Belem Airport. Taxi lights on. Packs on. Pew generator off. Pew off.
Store is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on your left, sir. See you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Navigation. Departure runway 06 out of Belem.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Just
You,
just got through school.
you're just doing what now?
I finished watching a movie and I'm just doing stuff.
That's very interesting.
Mhm. Luckily, we don't have school tomorrow, so yeah.
Wow, you actually don't have school tomorrow?
Yeah, I know.
You had
Jeez.
school today though?
Yep.
Ha.
Yeah, my life sucks.
Not as much as mine.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That's not something you should take as a compliment. That should be something you should take as a warning. Oh, hello, Alaska 559. Welcome aboard.
A warning. Okay, it's a warning. Is this the SSG or the other one? The
Look
X-Craft?
at the title.
Um, it says X-Crafts.
Does that answer your
Yes.
question?
Yes.
Because it should.
Now I get it.
What do you get?
I get how people just overlook the title, especially with a game like this,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, oh look, airplanes, that's fun.
Okay. This is a beautiful scenery.
What is it? Oh,
It's
right. Don't even answer that
yeah,
question.
exactly. But it's not the first Belem scenery that you get. It's one of the first ones, but this one's actually a
Oh,
very good one. It's also a very good scenery for Fortaleza.
ooh, foreign languages. I mean, foreign words,
Foreign cities.
foreign cities. Yes.
Go ahead and turn on my landing lights already. We're not quite at the runway yet, but we're almost there.
Oh gosh,
What?
I'm just looking at maybe another thriller Netflix movie to watch because I watched the thriller. It was basically about. I won't tell you the title is because if I do end up telling you, you'll be surprised. But it was basically about these kids that grew up in this small town in Missouri, and all of a sudden people started going like catatonic,
Mm-hmm.
and basically, apparently when they did more investigations, people were getting bit by this thing, and then the next day, it it the it was like they didn't even get a bite and they acted completely different, like they were a different person. Then
Mhm.
they found out that people were getting killed.
Mhm.
After that, they found out that this wasn't just like a little small code. It was the whole entire city. Then at the end, after them trying to save everyone,
Mhm.
and then everyone almost dies,
Mhm. Mhm.
they find out that this was a worldwide thing, and they had not been the first city because they assumed from the start that they were the first city to see this. They were actually the last city.
And full power.
Yeah, it was a good movie. You know those cool Netflix serial movies. There are
Mhm.
a lot of them.
Mhm. This thing is a rocket.
V1,
Yeah, the
rotate.
175s, they really like
V2,
10 5 second takeoff.
God damn, this thing is a rocket. Gear up.
Yeah, it is pretty fast.
Gotta have to do a U-turn immediately after takeoff.
It looks like to me you set your departure runway incorrectly.
No, I didn't. I don't know what the hell the FMC's doing.
Yeah, I don't know
I
because
got confused. I was looking at that just before I started the stream. I was like, that isn't correct, but I set it up correctly.
right, that's weird. That's really
Okay,
weird.
this is a weird ass turn that I have to make, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna turn to the left. I don't trust my LNAV to be able to do this.
Oh yeah, also, whenever you're taking off, and I was kind of stupid, and you'll probably already know this, but if you're using the X craft or really any anything, if you're using VNAV, activate that once you get above 4,000 feet. Or activate that when you start descending, because climbing with VNAV isn't really important, but descending with VNAV is more important. And if you automatically turn VNAV, like when you hit 1,000 feet, the first waypoint, like that little curve, the U-turn you had to do,
Mhm.
if you start climbing and you get to 2,000 feet and you're still doing that, like I'll call it a traffic pattern, the waypoints are actually really low, like 500 feet, like 200 feet. If you
Oh
turn
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
right,
I get it. I get it.
if you turn it on, it'll immediately nosedive. Like right now, I don't know if you have nav on. If you
No, I don't have it on. I have it on, but I don't have autopilot on. So
right, it looks like you see the flight director is telling you to go down
yeah,
because that's
yeah. I know what you're talking about now. I got
right. Yeah,
confused there for a second.
yeah.
God, this
And
is the most complicated departure I've ever seen.
took me a second to figure that out. My suggestion is just don't even use the VNAV until you start descending.
I'll use the VNav once I get to here. Let's see if it picks it up. Yeah, okay, now it's working just fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, good.
Now remove flaps. Turn off my Turn off my landing lights and climb.
What's your spec like with streaming too?
I know. I got the notification.
I got the notification during that great movie.
Which notification?
Um, the preliminary one.
The one for this one or the one for Spec Life?
Okay. The one for Spec Life.
Oh, okay.
I didn't actually get your notification. I
It's
think it's
probably
because
because you have your notifications turned off, so make sure to turn notifications on so you get notified whenever I'm live.
okay.
Okay. I like how you have notifications turned on for Spec Life, who happens to be your worst enemy.
I didn't even realize. Hold up. Let me see. Valdemar.
You didn't realize that he's your worst enemy?
No, no. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't have notifications on. Oh, that's why I don't have notifications on. Because when I look up your name, there's no notification bell next to your name, so that didn't remind me to turn it
There's
on.
no notification bell next to my name?
So when I pull it up on my phone and I click your name and I click your channel, you Usually the notification bell is right next to your name, but I don't see it. So it's
God
probably
damn
never
it! I
on.
should probably talk to YouTube about that, but I don't give enough
Yeah,
shits about
I
that.
don't. Yeah, you don't have a notification bell next to your name. Oh, well, on PC you do, but on like mobile, like you're supposed to. You're supposed
Yeah.
to.
You know what? For it doesn't matter.
Yeah, any other channel I look at has notifications. I don't know why you're weird.
YouTube might think I'm weird. I don't know.
I'm getting the E175 on Friday.
You already have the E175.
Oh right, I had the E195. That's what I meant to say.
What about the other ones, the little ones?
Oh, I'm getting all of the little ones and then all of the big ones, and then the King Air 350, just to add
I'll
to the
see
list.
what I'll get. I'll probably get something.
Well, it's my birthday. That's why I'm getting so much.
Oh, I see. That's not very much, but still.
Oh,
All right.
my mom's like, that's a lot of money for. That's 6 planes. That's a lot.
What are the 6 planes? The King Air, this
Okay,
plane that I'm flying right
absolutely.
now, and then all the Embraers.
Yes, all the Embraers, every single Embraer the X-Craft have to offer, except for the 110.
17. Oh
And
yeah, the 110 or the 120.
right, and then I'm getting the King Air 350. So I think that amounts to 7 or 8 planes.
7 or 8. Whoops.
I have heck. Well, at least you can hear me a lot clearer today.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday was terrible.
This flight's only about 600 miles long.
I was going to do a flight from a good short haul flight. Say you only have like 3 hours and you want to do 2 legs. A good short haul flight would be Nassau to Miami and then Miami to Key West.
On the 175.
Yeah,
I see.
it's a really good route that I need to do soon. I'm thinking about doing it maybe before Monday. Let's see. I have to figure out what I'm getting. Um,
I think that once I've flown this flight, I've technically flown a flight in all 7 or all 6 continents in the last 2 weeks, or in the
hey,
last
what?
week even.
You're in South America because you're the only way I knew you were in South America is because you were flying Azul.
Okay.
That's literally the only way I knew.
Okay. That doesn't do very much to help me improve, but okay.
Okay, well, sorry about that. Let's see. Legacy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm getting 8 planes. So I'm getting the Legacy 650, all the E135 through 145, and then the 175, and then the 195, which I'm gonna have to use to supersede the 190, because they don't have a 190.
Oh yeah, I use the 195 as the 190 and a 195, and the 170 as a 170 and a 175. I just wish that they made a 170 and a 190 just to make it easier.
Yeah. Align after question. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the King Air 350 because sometimes I like flying VFR, and I find that whenever we do end up flying VFR, I always have to do the C90, and I just want a high quality general aviation aircraft. And the King Air 350 is what you get.
Currently, I don't give two shits about general aviation.
And I'm surprised because I think the city that I live in, lots of people are like, "Oh my gosh, VFR is everything. I flew 4 flights today in VFR. I'm the best person ever." Because when I went to walk coming down, oops, I should not have said that. When I went to the aviator thing for young aviators, basically we went over a bunch of VFR stuff, and lots of people know about VFR stuff, and I do, and I of course I should know about VFR stuff. But the instructor, the person who was instructing us, was surprised to know that I knew about IFR and the bigger airplanes because I guess that's a lesser known thing for people who aren't simmers. I don't know. I just told them that I was a simmer. I didn't think it was very impressive.
Okay.
Are you clipping your toenails over there?
No.
Mm.
We're turning left. This is
Wow.
very interesting, isn't it?
Hey, do you know how to change the bank on the E190? Just the E in general?
You mean like the how much it banks when you turn it?
Right. Because I
No.
really don't. Because
Hold
I
on.
really don't want it to bank 30 degrees every time.
I don't mind it banking 30 degrees, but let's. No,
Dang it.
not really. Maybe if I
Anyway.
look into it, then I'll figure it out, but I don't care that much. Because I'm happy the way it is.
Anyways. Anyways.
Anyways,
If you were a fan, if you want to fly with someone like say Spec Life or something like that, and you did not want to deal with ATC, you should fly in Alaska, but
I've
not
seen
in.
Alaska ATC before.
I haven't seen Alaska ATC in about 3 days.
That is not a very long time.
Okay, granted, it's not a long time, but okay, but nothing. But I'm gonna
I've
figure.
seen Alaska ATC more times than I've seen Hawaii ATC.
That is true. Are you talking about the actual center or
Well,
the? Because
both.
the actual center that covers Hawaii isn't called like Hawaii Center. It's like the Pacific Control or whatever. I don't know.
I'm just saying, any air traffic controller anywhere in Hawaii. This could mean Honolulu Tower, friggin' Pacific Center,
Photo,
Kahului Approach, or anything like that.
photo.
Even friggin' Hilo Ground.
Yes, it's photo. I really, really want to add an O in between the PH and the T. That will make it so much stronger.
I have no idea what on earth you're talking about.
I'm talking about the fact that Hilo's iCal is like photo.
Okay. What's the one airline that flies to Hilo from outside of Hawaii? And what equipment do they use? And where do they fly from?
Okay, rephrase that because that caught me off guard.
What's the one airline
Mm-hmm.
that flies to Hilo from outside of Hawaii? And what equipment do they use and where do they fly from?
United
Yeah, from.
from San
No,
Los Angeles,
with.
the 757.
Why would they use a 757 on
Fine,
this route?
okay, 737,
Okay. What kind of 737?
737, 800 or
Yeah.
max. I know they used to do maxes, but after they got
Well,
grounded.
this is the 800 now.
Right, yes, the 800.
That's the one that's on my big ass list of flights.
Oh,
Or
cool,
that's one of the
architecture.
routes on
I don't know, you wouldn't want to do that. You
there. What
wouldn't
would
want
I
to
not want to do?
do that sim. Because LAX can get crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, I can
one
do it later, but not now.
I need someone to explain this for me. And this is just a general question for anyone. Why in the world have I never seen a day where Atlanta Tower ground or center isn't online? Like they're always online.
Because Atlanta's the busiest airport in the world.
No joke, really?
In real life, yeah.
I did not know that.
How the hell did you not know?
I knew per capita it received the most flights in the United States. I just thought there were busier airports.
Name one airport that you thought was busier.
Honestly, I thought that most of Europe's airports were a lot more busy.
You're not the brightest person at times.
Huh. I just thought it received the most flights and serviced the most people.
What, in terms of the population of Atlanta?
In terms of the population of Atlanta, it's not the biggest city, but as
Yeah,
far
I
as its
know. Because it's very central.
right, that's probably why it received a lot of flights.
That's exactly why it receives a lot of flights.
Busiest airport in the world. Jeez, that is so cool. Planes flooding in Atlanta must be fun. No wonder Atlanta is so big. But it's not even Atlanta isn't even the biggest airport though.
No.
That probably goes to I'm gonna say
No.
no. I'm gonna say it's either between like what SFO, DFW, and Chicago.
No.
O'Hare.
No.
I'm talking about in the United States.
I know.
Oh, okay. Then which one would be the
DFW
biggest?
second.
And then Chicago, Kayak.
No.
Hmm.
Once again, you're overthinking this. Just like you
JFK.
always do.
JFK.
No.
Oh, let me think. Kalax.
No.
The C.
What?
Oh, C.
See what?
SeaTac.
Oh, SeaTac? No.
Hmm. Interesting. Then I don't know.
It's Denver.
What the frick? Okay. So okay. So by square feet, it is the largest airport. Okay.
What were you thinking? By what? Round feet?
No, by how many? I was just thinking by like how many? What? Did you say round feet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's
I
something you'd
really
come up with.
that's something you definitely
Mr.
could.
Seoul is in North Korea,
Mr. Mr. I didn't know the capital of Missouri.
which is Jefferson City.
Yeah, you didn't know that before. I told
Doesn't.
you.
Yeah, it's still bigger information to not know that Seoul is in South Korea.
Yes, bigger information.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah,
It is
I
a
know this
physically larger city than Jefferson City.
Seoul. That makes sense.
You see,
P
knowledge.
Pyongyang. That's the capital of North Korea.
Okay, but what's the capital
How did I get here so fast?
of
Of
New York?
Albany.
Good job.
I know the cap. I know most of the capital.
Okay. I still don't think you know the capital of Malaysia.
I don't know the capital of Malaysia.
See, I told you, you don't know all the capitals of the world.
Oh, it's Kuala Lumpur.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up.
That's something you would do. And only you would do.
Well, I just needed to tell you I looked it up so you don't think I actually knew it. That's dishonest.
Okay, that's a
Kuala
fair point.
Lumpur. Lumpur or Lumpur?
What do you think?
Lumpur.
Oh my god.
Lumpur or Lumpur? I
This
don't know.
guy is not very bright.
Hey, I don't speak the language that they speak in in Malaysia.
Mhm.
Now I wasn't about to say Malaysian because I wasn't sure.
Mhm.
What language do they speak?
Malayu,
Right. That makes sense.
which I pretty much speak.
So I only speak one language. I mean,
English.
and I'm learning a second one.
Well, you're learning. Your Spanish hasn't improved at all in the last 7 years.
That's you haven't even known me for 6 months.
And
How dare you make that racist generalization?
that's not racist.
Are you assuming my gender?
No,
Oh, now you're fat shaming.
you are retarded.
But seriously, the reason my Spanish hasn't gotten any better is because I'm retaking the same level Spanish again.
That's something you would do.
And it's not even the fact that I didn't even pass Spanish. I passed Spanish with a pretty high grade.
Spanish is literally the easiest language to learn as an English speaker.
I agree with you. Compared to the other languages that I've seen people attempt to learn, it's one of the more easier ones because
It's
the
not one of the
rules,
more easier ones. It is the easiest one by far.
as far as the language conventions go, it's a lot simpler than English.
English
Because
is the most pointless language on the planet.
I don't. What? What? What are you going on about?
The English is the most pointless language on the planet.
Pointless is the
It's
wrong
the
word to
most
use.
unnecessarily complicated language.
Yeah, that's a better word. I get that. Yeah. Like, for example, you know the word ubiquitous, right?
Mhm.
Is it a ubiquitous or an ubiquitous?
Why the hell would I know and why the hell would I care?
No, it's one of those annoying things. Like, you use n when there's a vowel, and you use a when there's a consonant. But with ubiquitous, the vowel sound u, not like oo, but u. It makes it more difficult to say and ubiquitous, which is why most reading teachers just when you ever have a word that starts with the u sound, you just say a because it's easier to say. You probably you're not following me, are you?
I followed you, but I don't give two shits about it, so.
Okay. It's just one of those confusing things.
That really shouldn't be confusing and really doesn't matter in the long run.
I mean, I'm not saying confusing. It's just like
Retarded?
right. Like it's why. Just why. Algonquin.
What the hell is an Algonquin?
It is a native tribe.
Okay.
Bet you don't know all the native tribes.
Why would I know all the native tribes? You don't
Why
know
would
all the native tribes.
oh that how dare you assume? It's very
There is
presumptuous.
0 ways
That
you know all the native tribes.
that is very
Then name
presumptuous.
them.
Okay. Cherokee, Iroquois. I'm pretty sure there's Lummi, and then there's Navajo, and then it kind of gets weird because there was a whole big fight with the Navajo, and then the Iroquois Nation
I
got
don't
so.
give two shits. I just want you to name all the nation, the Indian nations.
Okay, and then there's O, Sahe, and then Hopi, and then um, let me expand this small. That doesn't matter. Okay, we're moving on. There's Blackfeet, and then Flathead, and then Cheyenne, and then Min, Min. One I can't remember. Okay, I don't know all of them, but I know more than you. That's
Okay,
the
well,
point.
that wasn't the question. The question was name all of them. It wasn't to name more than me. Because you said that you
What?
knew more of them. Or all of them, I mean.
That's not a question. That's a demand.
What the hell does that even mean?
You don't know what a
Of
demand
course I
is?
know what a demand is, but where were you demanding something?
No, never mind. It won't make sense. I don't feel like explaining where you went wrong.
I don't care where I went wrong. Because it doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
Right. That's right.
You finally got something correct in your brain. The fact that that's right and
Okay.
you figured it out.
Okay. Okay. Goodness gracious.
What?
Well, at least I know more capitals of Africa. That's
Then who?
important. Than myself 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I remember we had to figure out how many, not the capitals. We had to figure out where the countries were, and I knew a lot of them, but once I got below the equator, once I got below the equator, then stuff started getting fuzzy. That is the weirdest thing.
What?
Do you notice? Do you notice that when you in Africa, when you get closer to the equator, you'd expect it to be hotter, but it's not. Well, you'd expect it to be hotter, but it's actually a lot more like tropical, of course. But it's, how do I say it? The forests in northern Africa, it's more desert. Same thing with South Africa. Well, southern Africa.
Why the hell does it matter?
I'm just noticing. You know, it's the small details. You know.
It is actually a pretty large detail. If most of Africa is a rainforest instead of a desert or whatever the hell you're on about.
Why did
Are you okay?
Yep. Just
Are you
now
sure?
realizing. Yes, just now realizing I forgot Rwanda and Burundi.
Existed? I'm
Yes.
disappointed in you.
No, no, no. I knew they existed. I just forgot to list them in that moment. I definitely knew Rwanda existed because I got weaved baskets from Rwanda that I have now never seen, but I had them.
You
They were
got
nice.
weaved baskets from Rwanda. What does
Yes.
that mean?
Um, basically what you think it means.
How did you acquire these weaved baskets?
Um, my friend got them from Rwanda. Well, met someone from Rwanda that
Weaves baskets.
yes.
That is the most depressing story I've ever heard.
Oh, I thought it was quite interesting.
I think it's very uninteresting,
Of
actually.
course, I was that one kid who thought everything was interesting.
In what, elementary school?
No one, basically everything. Yeah. I was also that one kid that everyone hated because I act so stupid,
There's
but I
about
had
a
a
hundred reasons why you're the kid that everyone hated.
okay, okay. But the thing is, it's different. It's because um people didn't like me because I was like they thought I was like really stupid, but at the
Which you
same
are.
time, okay, rude, but at the same time, I had good grades.
Okay.
They didn't like me
Okay.
because of that reason.
Okay.
So you want to know some facts now that are actually
That was
true.
a very interesting story. I didn't give two shits about it.
Dang it. I have more stories.
No, I don't want to hear them.
Oh, okay. I respect that.
Is that the only thing you respect?
Am I supposed to respect more?
If you want to respect more.
I think I think I'm fine at the level of respect right now.
Okay. Have it your way.
Merry Christmas. I want to make another song.
Then go do that.
Of course, the piano has to be in it.
Did you know that I am in fact a piano?
Uh, 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 um, do you want to be in my song?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just choose a different piano that isn't you.
That's a good idea.
Mhm. Drink. Uh-oh.
What?
There's an X-Plane 11 flight request. Ha 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 ha.
In my server?
Yes.
I saw.
You-
What? What? What are you gonna? What were you gonna tell me?
Oh, yes. Do you want me to tell you the flight I recommended?
What?
Kayad to Cord, United 737.
Okay.
Create new score.
God
Next,
damn it! This plane.
colloquial. I'm just gonna keep it natural key. Um, let's see, export. I'm gonna add a chord instruments. I want to add the xylophone.
Then add the goddamn xylophone.
Oh, well, it takes time.
Do I care? No.
Maracas.
You're adding maracas,
Yes,
and you
I
want
am
people to
at.
take this composition seriously.
Okay, you don't. Okay, you clearly don't understand the art of how you can turn a symphony orchestra, a xylophone, and maracas into a beautiful piece.
Oh, Charlie Checklist says he's back. It's because he's back to provide us with some actual entertainment.
Hey, I'm
No,
entertaining.
you're doing a very bad job of it.
making songs with orchestras a lot easier.
Okay, then do that.
Freaking. I can't deal with this.
Then don't deal with it, god damn it.
Okay, aggression is not needed
Yes, it is.
in every single retort that that you that you yell.
I'm gonna have to ask you to form a complete sentence.
That's not happening. Basic. No, I want to be advanced. I want. I also want this to go away. Maybe I can change.
My god. I think Charlie Checklist left again because he got bored of you in the first 2 seconds.
I don't think that's what happened.
I
I
do think that that's what happened.
That's interesting.
What's interesting?
It's interesting that there are three arrivals into what's Incheon, South Korea.
How is that interesting?
I've never seen anyone try to fly into South Korea.
You've never seen anyone try to fly into South Korea.
Mm.
Have you never
Oh,
played?
sorry. Oh, sorry. Wrong country.
What the hell is your problem?
Maybe I haven't seen
Did
anyone
you
fly into South
confuse
Korea.
South Korea and North Korea again?
I think I did.
Man, you're stupid.
Okay, that doesn't make me stupid. That just makes me inconsistent.
No, it makes you pretty stupid.
No. Go backwards. Thank you.
I'm gonna
I'm
actually go
running.
forwards.
I'm going forwards 5 steps. How many? How?
Oh, we're only around 360 miles away from our destination. You get to hear the engine scream right next to the damn engine.
But that's the fun part.
Did I say it wasn't fun?
No, it's just your voice didn't like.
Could you get to the point?
Okay, fine. Your voice did not indicate that you thought it was.
And
Okay, I'll be right back. We'll continue this when I return.
other side. Please stop eating.
I like eating.
Don't eat ever again. Never. I would. Oh, don't
I'm just.
eat ever
Oh,
again. Do you
what?
understand?
Okay, fine. Just for you, since everything is about you.
This is my stream after all.
Fine, I'm just gonna turn up my sensitivity.
If you do that, then I'm banning you.
No, that means that the how do I say it? That means that the sensitivity will only detect sounds that are above 50 decibels.
You
So if
eating
you
is about 200 decibels.
haha, that's very funny, but I'm gonna eat a pretzel right now, and if you can hear it, you're calling the police.
I'm calling the police. No, I'm gonna call the damn FBI. Freaking 202-324-3000 over here.
Did you hear any of that?
No.
Good. That's how it's gonna stay.
Or else I'm gonna call 202-324-3000.
202 is a Washington D.C. number.
I know. It better be a Washington, D.C. number.
Right. Because pretty sure the FBI is headquartered somewhere in that region next to DCA.
Exactly.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the Pentagon is different, right? Pentagon is military.
Yeah.
It would probably be Homeland Security or something.
I bet you didn't know that the FBI's number is 202-324-3000.
Yeah, no, because I'm not into that type of stuff
I'm
for
not
real.
either, but I've figured that out the easy way.
As opposed to the not easy way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I did scare Charlie Checklist away.
Yeah, exactly.
So you probably didn't hear it.
Yeah, I actually did hear you.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Just a tiny bit.
Fine. Do you like weather?
No.
don't. Weather's so much fun.
No.
Interesting. Weather affects our daily life.
You think I don't know this?
Well, yes, of course you know that. I'm not being condescending, but
How
still.
stupid do you think I am that I don't know that weather affects our daily lives?
I don't know why. Well, that's a stupid retort. I don't even care. Don't even have the energy for that. But what I was gonna say is, and still, people find a way to make the weatherman the bad guy.
Stop eating your goddamn pretzels.
How do you know they're pretzels?
Because you said that they're pretzels. It's either that or carrots.
They're carrots, healthy snacks, everyone. Actually, I am actually kind of allergic to carrots. No, I am allergic to carrots, just not like in an anaphylaxis kind of allergic, just like a throw up kind of allergic.
Okay.
Anytime I've ate a raw carrot, I've always thrown up. So I just stopped eating them. Threw up in kindergarten. Teacher told me it was my fault. Oh yes, that leads me into my next story. Have you just died, or you're just ignoring me and hoping that it'll go?
I'm not listening to you.
Dang it! I love how the members are above the fat woman.
Of course. Why would you be above the member?
Oh, dang. I'm just a bad woman and a traitor.
Mm-hmm. Stop killing your mic.
I just turned it off and turned it back on
That why?
because I had to cough. Would you rather me cough? Answer that very carefully.
Yes, I'd rather you coughed and listen to that one more time.
Okay, but I assure you, you will eat your word.
No eating. I made that very clear last time. What the hell is wrong with you?
I choked.
What the hell is wrong
I
with you?
I choked on
You're
something.
the only person that can be this retarded in so many ways.
Okay, it was your fault. I choked on a pretzel. Sometimes I do that.
How the hell is that my fault that you almost killed yourself?
Okay, it's not your fault that I almost died, but it's your fault that you heard the noise.
No, it's your fault for having such a stupid mic.
You know,
How to win every argument. Right there. I recommend
oh,
that
this
tactic.
isn't over.
Oh, it's definitely over.
You have not won.
I don't give two shits.
Good. Then that means I'm
No, I'm gonna ban you if you say you win.
okay. Fine. I won't say you win, but you
If
say
you don't admit that I won, then you're getting banned.
you win.
There.
I didn't say you win.
Do you need
I
me to ban you just because of how retarded you're being?
look what I said. Look what I sent in general chat.
I don't have enough time to do this.
Please.
No, I don't have enough time to do this.
You're literally sitting at your computer screen.
How do you know that?
That is a touche. Okay. But you're literally just look go chat. I'm turning up my microphone sensitivity so you can't hear me eating. Okay, I'm turning it up to 40 decibels. Are you getting a Tesla Cyber
Am I getting a what now?
Tesla
A what?
a Tesla Cybertruck?
No.
Why not? They're so cool.
Why would I?
Because they're so cool. They're
They're
mostly
electric. There you go. That's one good reason not to buy one.
say no.
Because they're electric. That's one excellent reason not to buy one.
Wait, are you saying not?
I'm saying they are electric.
That is one good reason to buy them.
To not
Not
buy them.
no. Are you automatically assuming that since it's electric, it can't pull very well?
No, I'm saying that because it's electric. It's a waste of money.
It's a really good truck,
I don't give two shits.
but because it's so heavy, its tractive effort is a lot better
Who
than
the hell
most
would buy an
trucks.
electric truck?
People who are smart
People who are
and
stupid.
who are eco-friendly.
It's not eco-friendly at all.
In what way?
Just because it's electric doesn't mean it's eco-friendly. It just means it damages the environment in a different way.
That's not necessarily true.
It's definitely true.
That's still not true. I used to think the same, but it's not.
It's definitely true.
And Adam ruins everything if that's where you're getting a logic from. He's not
From who?
entirely. Yes. Okay. What I'm saying, you might think, oh, we just have to, start putting more, burning more coal and to produce more energy. Not necessarily. Still,
Did
using
I say that?
electricity is. You implied that. I don't. You
Well,
don't have to
who the
say
hell here is implying anything?
you. Okay, shut you up. But anyways, let me continue. Basically, it doesn't just because we're using electricity to power doesn't mean the CO2 output will as well or stay the same. It's
Could you
not true.
okay? Could you just shut up? There's no point in doing this.
Okay, fine. But all I'm saying is electricity.
No. As
Are
I
you
said, no point.
are you are you afraid to lose? Are you
Am I what now?
afraid to lose this
No,
argument?
it's just that I don't give two shits.
This The ozone is healing itself. Do you know what happened to the big?
No.
Oh, let me tell you.
No.
One of these days, when you say no, I'm just gonna keep going, and then
Then
we'll
you're
keep it.
gonna get banned.
But it's gonna be when I'm rich.
Okay, which is literally never.
Well, you can't put yourself in the mindset that you're gonna be rich. Gosh, way to be pessimistic. But seriously,
Seriously, what?
I am just gonna keep on going one day, and then I'll have 1,000. You'll probably have more subscribers.
Yeah, it's because you delete all your damn videos.
No, that's because you started off early. Okay. I had 0 subscribers in January, and now I have 20. It took me a
Whoa.
whole year. It took me a whole year to gain 20. I know, such an
Good
amazing feat.
job. No one cares.
How many subscribers did you gain this year?
I don't know. No. I said
No
no.
what?
What do you think?
No what? No crab rib. Okay, I'll just sing a different song. Da 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 da.
Okay, just shut up.
My microphone is too sensitive.
You think?
You can hear too much.
You think?
Way too
You
much.
think?
Wooden desk.
Okay, what are you doing now?
Eating pretzels.
Stop eating pretzels.
No.
Yes.
No.
I said yes.
So we're gonna play Simon Says.
No.
So we're gonna keep it that way.
Now, Charlie says now it's just me in chat, and I agree with him. He's the only person here that is of any relevance other than me. I'm sorry.
What's the funniest thing you've heard today?
What's the funniest thing I've heard today?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything funny today.
But what is something funny you heard yesterday?
I can't remember.
Okay. If you were stuck on an island, who would you go with?
Nobody.
What would you do if you only had to eat one meal?
I'd eat that meal.
What would you do if you had to choose one food to eat for the rest of
Oh,
your
Charlie
life?
Checklist. Yeah, he's reminding me. Hurricane got banned. That was funny. I agree with Charlie.
Wait, what was funny? That's not nice. But anyways, what would you do? What food would you pick?
What food would I pick?
Yes,
I don't know. A steak?
good choice. You get an approval.
What would you pick?
Pizza.
That's also a good choice.
Yeah, it'll kind of get boring.
Would you
Most
like
people.
pineapple on that pizza?
I don't really like pineapple pizza.
I'm the one person that doesn't give a shit. Either way, I don't care.
You'll just eat the pizza. Is that what
If
it is?
there's pineapple on it, sure. If there isn't, then sure, I don't care.
Right.
I don't mind it, but I don't necessarily like it.
Right.
If you know what I mean. But I do like it in a sense that one time I was in line in school, right, to get a slice of pizza, and then the woman was like, you could get a slice of pineapple pizza. And this one kid got a slice of pineapple pizza, and then he was like, oh yeah, I got my slice of pineapple pizza and it tastes great, and everybody went crowding over there to yell at him. And then my friend and I, we just scooted to the front of the line real quick.
Right.
Just one round, everybody went to the front of the line, and that's why I love pineapple on pizza. Made me
Yeah,
skip the entire damn line.
that's valid.
Guys, there's only one like. Like and sub if you haven't already. Yeah, Hurricane.
Like, oh yes, what flight would you do if you could only do one flight and that would be your last one?
What, in game?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. There you go. That's my answer.
Okay. Okay. If you could turn into anything, like literally anything, what would you turn into?
A lamppost.
Really, a lamppost. Well, me personally, I turn into an airplane or into a steam locomotive.
I just said a lamppost because that was the first thing that hit my mind. And I don't give enough shits about this, so there you go.
Wow, you have pretty mundane thoughts. Jeez, okay.
Do you not have mundane thoughts?
Most of my thoughts are pretty
Pointless? Thought so.
no, most of my thoughts are about stuff that's happened in the day or stuff that's happened previously. Or if there's a holiday, coming up, I'll reminisce. But I'm mostly reminiscing about previous episodes, but or thinking about something fun. Let's see. If you were in a flood, how would you survive?
If I was in a flood,
Mm-hmm.
swim.
Okay, I don't necessarily advise that, but whatever.
Why would I listen to your advice?
Because I'm right.
Whoa,
You should
that's
never
so
swim in.
reassuring.
You should never swim in flood water.
I don't care.
Oh, well, nice knowing you.
Is it flooding?
It actually might. Nope, never mind. It might snow.
Here.
Yes, where you, yeah.
When?
Austin.
No, I asked when.
No, I said Austin, right?
Yes.
Okay. Austin. Oh, Austin's right there. Whoopsie. Actually, quite the opposite. Elevated fire weather conditions are possible across much of the area afternoon.
Can I ban you?
Most of the snow is in northern Texas.
Whoa. I wouldn't know that.
I imagine you wouldn't.
I imagine you wouldn't.
Oh, you got offended.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just creating entertainment.
Dude, you know what?
What?
No. Just no.
No, what?
Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's the least surprising thing I've ever heard.
I do that a lot.
I know.
Uh, um,
Let's see who's online.
okay. How many categories are there in the Beaufort scale? Beaufort scale.
Aren't there technically like 6?
Well,
From 0 to 5?
uh, well, no, just no, that's wrong.
Okay. I don't care.
Just double it.
12.
Yes.
Okay. I don't care.
Let's see. How many national parks are there in the United States?
7.
What? Okay, moving on. How many countries are there?
That's not a very specific question.
How many countries are a part of the United Nations?
192.
Good, good. Just good. How many counties are in Texas?
I don't know. Probably 112 or something like that.
Yes, you know all the you know stuff about the other countries, yet in Texas. Never mind. That doesn't even matter.
The counties of Texas does not matter for anything whatsoever.
You could argue the same thing about those other countries.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, you could.
They don't matter,
Lots of
according to you.
people.
But they
I'm not
matter
gonna.
a lot more than the counties of Texas.
Oh look.
What?
I was gonna find another question. What is the most common named street in the United States?
I don't know. First Street?
That's actually a really good guess. It's actually Second Street.
Oh, I think I've heard this before, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Second Street. Um, why do hurricanes have eyes? And I won't ask another weather-related question.
Who knows?
I don't think you'd like me to explain it to you, so I won't. Um, let me see. What do you call a fork? But
A
it has.
fork.
What do you call a fork? But it has
A
three
fork.
prongs. What do you call a fork? But it has three prongs on it.
A fork.
No. A spork or a threek?
A fork.
A threek.
I call it a fork.
I call it a threek. What do
Inverter
you
fail.
call what do you call a threek with two prongs?
Your mom.
Okay, I thought you'd catch on, but it's a toque. And what do you call a toque with one? And do not say stabby spear or whatever.
A knife.
No. A onek. An owner. Hmm. Are there how many tornado alleys are there?
In,
The United States.
I don't know, 17,312.
I'm pretty sure there aren't even that many regions in the United States.
I'm pretty sure that I don't give two shits.
Well, the correct answer was two. You were 17,000 off.
No, I wasn't.
Pretty sure you were.
No. I was about 17,310 off. Or maybe I was 17,300 off.
Who gives a tinker's toot?
Nobody. So now you
Exactly.
get a taste of your own medicine, damn it.
Moving on. Moving on. Okay. So, last question, and this will probably be the last question. If it isn't the last question, fight me. What was the first official state?
It was Delaware, wasn't it?
Why is Delaware not the first official state?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what did they have to do to become the first official state?
I don't know.
Oh wow. I'm pretty sure you do. You know, you just don't want to answer it. So I'll just tell you. Um, it's because they had to ratify
Mm-hmm.
their state
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even saying anything, and
Mm-hmm.
you're going. So that
Mm-hmm.
tells me that you're disregarding everything that I'm saying.
I like how it took you this long to figure out that I'm disregarding everything you're saying.
Well, at least you're answering the question, so that means you care just a tiny bit.
No, I don't.
How many basins are there?
In
The world.
13.
Hmm. I'm sorry, but that is not correct. Because according to the Encyclopedia of the I'm sorry, but that is not correct.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh darn it, Baltimore.
What?
Mm-hmm.
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 What is pissing you off so much about the current situation?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't answer my question.
It does.
I'm
It
gonna have
should.
to. I'm gonna have to ban you if you don't answer my
Okay,
goddamn
next.
question.
Okay, it's you doing mm-hmm.
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 What the
So,
hell is this piece of garbage doing?
moving on to the next topic. How many types of storm fronts are there?
What, like two?
That's no, there's no. Just no. You want to guess again?
No,
Don't have an option. Guess again.
I have more important things to deal with right now.
Okay, well, the correct answer was four. Can you name the two that you were thinking?
No,
Can you please name the two
the
that you were
cold
thinking?
front and the warm front.
Okay, that's pretty typical. Most people don't know that there are four.
I don't care.
Exactly. That's why most people don't know that there are four. Would you like me to tell
No.
you how they? Would you like? Let's see. How many types of cells are there?
What kinds of cells?
That's a good question. Okay, there are lots of
Storm
cells.
cells, plant
Aha!
cells, eukaryotic cells, animal cells, human cells, blood cells.
What I meant to say was, what are the baseline two types of cells? What are their names?
I don't know. The hurricane cell and the gaming cell.
No, why are you? No, no. I just plant an animal cell. You're overthinking it.
Well, as you didn't answer my question.
What was your question?
What kind of cells? Like, what the hell are you even talking about? Technically, if you want to get technical, it'd be prokaryotic and eukaryotic.
That's true, but I believe that most animal cells are eukaryotic.
I'm, I believe all animal cells are eukaryotic. And it'd be pretty hard pressed to find one that isn't. Unless, like, freaking zooplankton is prokaryotic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
What?
How many chromosomes do humans have?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did genetics, so it's easy for me to remember.
Then how many?
46, 23 for each parent.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say 23, but I thought that was each cell. I forgot. I knew that it was. Okay, you know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Just like you don't matter.
That's not nice.
I know. I just don't care.
Why did the Inca Empire stop it?
Stop what?
Oh, sorry. When did the Inca Empire stop? Just stop. Eh,
1643.
That's not right.
Okay, and I should care about this. Why?
You were just particular about me knowing all the continents in Africa.
Okay, that's
All the
actually
con
important.
Yes, all the continents in Africa are actually pretty important. So
Yes, I know.
yeah. Do you all know all the continents in Africa?
Mhm. Totally.
Yeah, I do.
Mhm.
You want to know how many there are?
Mhm.
Your mom.
Mhm.
You're just ignoring me, aren't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, loser.
Mhm.
Where? How many Niagara Falls are there?
One.
Incorrect.
Okay.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking about topography. I'm talking about political maps.
Two.
Good.
Next time, be more specific.
Well, you should have known if I was talking about how many. So yeah, that one's on you. You're the
Actually, it's on you. Cause
actually
you can't ask
actually
you can't ask a question like that. I'm gonna have to ask you to shut up before I ban
I'm
you.
gonna have to ask you to. Oh, okay, fine.
As I was saying, you have to make the question clear. Otherwise, you can't deduct points if it's a correct answer.
Fine, you get full
Cause
points.
physically, there's only one, but politically, there's two. There's one in Canada, and then there's one in the U.S.
Fine. What's the capital of 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 what's the capital of Wyoming?
Cheyenne.
Okay, fine. You win this one. I will get you next
I've
time.
been there before.
I've never been to Cheyenne. Is it nice?
Hmm. It's the worst part of Wyoming.
Really? Oh.
Hmm.
What's the best part?
Anything in western Wyoming?
Okay. Um, what county is Seattle located in?
I don't know.
Okay. What is Puerto Rico?
A U.S. territory.
Be more specific.
An island.
Okay, so what do you call a U.S. territory that does not have representation?
An island.
No. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Try again.
Oh, you're giving me the chance now?
Yes.
Puerto Rico.
No. Are you serious?
Yes.
Puerto Rico is not the only territory.
I know.
Even it's called a commonwealth. You lose points.
Whoa, I don't care.
How many Virgin Islands are there? I don't even know this.
Physically, politically, what?
Let's go with politically.
Well, there's the British ones and then there's the American ones, so two.
Incorrect.
Mm-hmm. I see you're looking this up.
I'm not looking it up.
No, what are you
How
doing?
can you? I know that there are two, no, three, technically.
Yeah, you just said two, so therefore I'm correct.
No, I said three. Hey. So there's the British Virgin Islands.
There's the friggin' Dutch ones too, I know.
Yes, there's the British Virgin Islands. How many U.S. Virgin Islands are there?
Like big islands, or counting every little piece of rock floating in the sea?
I mean, that just indicates that you don't know. There's St. Thomas and St. Croix. That's literally the only two.
Yeah, and then there's little tiny things that aren't really islands, but some people count them, because why not?
Those aren't a part of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I'm pretty sure they are.
They're not.
I'm pretty sure that you're not a part of the Virgin Islands.
I'm pretty sure that your mom's a part of the Virgin Islands.
No, she's not. She has never been to nor lived in the Virgin Islands.
Really? They're pretty nice.
I don't care. That doesn't make her want to live there.
I mean, not live there. Maybe not, but go there.
That doesn't make her want to go there.
Let's see. What's the capital of Papua New Guinea?
Port Moresby.
What's the capital of Australia? Ha ha ha.
Canberra.
Sydney.
Did you say Cameroon?
I said Canberra.
Oh, okay. So you said Cameroon.
Well, that's because you're stupid.
No, it's because you're stupid.
Man, what an insult. Okay, 29885.
What heading is south?
180.
Good job. What states don't allow income tax?
I don't know.
Yeah, that one's a bit tough. Texas, Washington, Oregon, California. Um, that's basically all I know. Maybe Nevada, not sure. Um, what's the capital of our? Nope. What's the capital of of the Bahamas?
Nassau.
Wait, Nassau is a part of the. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Which ocean is bigger? The North Atlantic, excuse me, the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific Ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
Wow. What does Pacific mean?
Who the
This one,
hell knows this?
this one's a bit difficult to know.
In what language would it be in?
I'm not sure about that one, but what? What? Just what?
You gotta give me something here, because you're not being specific.
Pacific means peace.
In.
So I'm not sure.
Okay, then you shouldn't be talking.
Hey, you shouldn't be talking.
I'm trying to land my damn plane. Actually.
Well, land. Hey, is your plane on?
What?
Hey, is your plane landing? Then you better go catch it. Ha ha.
I didn't get the joke, I'm sorry.
What? You didn't get the joke? But my joke was so good.
No, it wasn't.
How dare
Oh, I got the runway in sight.
you? Yes. How
I
many
no longer
runways
need the
are
services of these guys. Autopilot, auto thrust off, flight director off. Flaps 1.
How long does your runway need to be in order for you to be considered a Class D airspace and above?
I don't know, because I'm trying to land and I can't focus on you anymore.
Gosh, so rude. Back in my day, if you were rude, you were
Back in
killed.
my day, I don't give two shits.
Back in my day, if you were rude, you were killed.
Okay, boomer. Gear down.
Oh gosh, Chesapeake Beach is disgusting.
You're disgusting.
How dare you? Chesapeake Beach is literally the worst thing ever.
I think you're the worst thing ever.
I think you need to go, li- go away.
Two.
Approximately how many trees are on the earth?
What kind of question is that?
A question that tests your geographical knowledge.
10 billion.
That's not right.
Okay.
Pretty. How many Diomede Islands are there?
2.
Good job. What's the capital of Alaska?
Juno.
Yeah, that one's a pretty easy one. I need to think of a harder one.
What's the capital of Fiji?
I don't know. I don't even know where Fiji is.
Man, you're retarded.
Where's the Tasman Sea?
Between Australia and New Zealand.
Okay. What? Okay, this one's a bit harder. What was the Gulf? What did they used to call the Gulf of Maine in the 1600s?
The Gulf of Massachusetts.
No, Massachusetts Bay.
That was actually closer than I thought it was.
No, a gulf and a bay are very different.
I got one of the 3 words correct.
Nope, no, like in the as the wise words of Voldemort, I will repeat. If part of it is wrong, it's all wrong.
That's true, but I never said that I was right. I just said that I was close.
Wrong. You're all wrong. Okay, good. Now that we
You're
have that,
wrong.
you're wrong. Let's see. Do you know why they classified it as a bay?
Why?
Because in Canada, the passage that leads into the bay is one opening. Like if you go down to the Chesapeake Bay, you can see that there's many inlets but only one outlet. That's what makes a bay a bay. But do you know, I'm pretty sure you know what a sound is, right?
Mm-hmm.
A sound has multiple inlets and multiple outlets. That's the difference. That's why they had to change it from Massachusetts Bay to the Gulf of Massachusetts to oh wait, hold up. Something's oh, I get it. Okay, here's the thing. They had to change it to Massachusetts. They had to change it to the Gulf of Maine because this area above the Gulf of Maine is called the Bay of Fundy. When you get past the Bay of Fundy, you get into the Gulf of Maine. That's why they had to rename it because Canada claimed that area. See, it makes sense.
What the hell was that noise?
It sounds like he's slurping stuff aggressively.
Who is that?
I don't
Oh,
even know.
that's my crappy mic. I'm sorry.
Who is that?
Glory to my screen.
Oh, okay, I
Ow.
got it. I know who that is now. Kind of. Oh, regarding your flight suggestion, by the way, what equipment do you want me to use?
Uh, for the key of a decimal,
Yeah,
Boeing 73700.
alright.
And
UIA?
crank about, yeah, or you could do Skype Airlines. It's a low cost.
Yeah, I know SkyUp as well. That's possible.
The Hudson Bay. Does the Hudson Bay completely freeze over in the winter?
Sure.
We'll go with that. What
Uh-oh.
was the average temperature on Earth? Do you know?
When?
Or did you just land?
Yeah, we just touched down.
I'm saying what was, let's say, in the 90s.
The what 90s? The 1990s, the 1690s, the zero
I mean,
90s?
come on, Valdemar. You don't have to have a brain cell to know that when someone says the 90s, oh, wait, in the 1690s?
Exactly, the 1690s.
No, oh, no, obviously the 1990s. In the
Oh,
1990s.
okay, well that changes everything. That's a good 300 years right there.
I, okay, it
I
was
can't remember the
55.
question anymore.
It was 55 degrees.
Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
That's Fahrenheit. 55. It's not even the average temperature now isn't even 55 degrees Celsius.
I know,
That would
but I'm just
quantify.
asking for clarification.
Make inferences once in a while.
No, because it's more fun to piss you off.
It's more fun to make not rude rudeness.
There's a few planes here, believe it or not. Oh, there's one on approach.
Can they?
Do you use Zebo?
Huh?
Do you use Zebo?
Do I use the Zebo? Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see. How many ways are there to get from the United States to Canada? Roads, I should say.
I was gonna say, ways? That is the most unspecific question I've ever heard.
I'm pretty sure there's roads.
Roads? There's a lot of roads that go between the US and Canada.
Okay.
And that's my answer, because I don't feel like doing this.
Way too many. That's my answer. That's why we need to build a wall.
You propose building a wall between the US and Canada.
Yes.
Not even Trump is suggesting that.
Well, that's because he thinks Canada likes us.
And
I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Ohio. Ohio. Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio.
get to your point.
Okay.
Ohio is a great state.
Is it?
I don't know.
What does Ohio's name mean?
Who knows?
Oh, hi, oh.
Haha. Very funny.
Is this a new version of AutoGate or something? Because I've never actually seen this before.
What's the population of West Virginia?
West
Uh,
Virginia.
Just give me a rough estimate.
2 million.
That's pretty close. It was 1.8 million.
That's rounded to the nearest million.
That's why I said it's pretty close.
I know.
What's the largest city in the United States?
New
New
York
York
City.
City.
Good job.
I know that because I lived there.
You know what also is the largest city in the United States?
Oh no, tell me.
Juneau, Alaska.
That you mean state.
No, I said largest because physically it's the largest city.
Well, we don't define. Whenever you ask someone what the largest city is,
I
we don't
know, but I don't care.
Head Stevens Anchorage. What is, how do I phrase this? Who is Atlanta's airport named after?
Hartsfield Jackson.
Great. Who is Baltimore's airport named after?
Thurgood Marshall.
Who is Washington? That one's easy, too easy.
Which one?
Um,
Reagan National?
yeah,
Oh,
literally Reagan.
Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan.
Who
Or the
is
AutoGate did
Houston?
work.
Who is Houston's airport named
William
after?
P. Hobby. And before you say anything, you can't take that. You can't take points off for that.
Fine. Who is the person named after the airport in Nassau?
Lyndon Pindling. Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Let's see. Which side is Haitian on Hispaniola?
On the west.
On the
Well,
west side.
the west shore. West.
Yes.
You know what? Screw this. We don't need this. Where's the
You can
bed?
do a replay.
Yeah. I'll just get
What
rid of
3 points make up for the Bermuda Triangle?
one's Bermuda, the other one's it's like Miami or Fort Lauderdale, and then the third point is in like San Juan, somewhere in that area.
What? Oh. Oopsie. I flipped the triangle the other way.
Man, you're stupid.
Huh.
Alright, replace.
Let's see. Is the Tropic of Cancer the north equatorial line or the south equatorial line?
The north?
Correct. Which comes first? The Mediterranean Sea or the Turanian Sea? Oopsie.
What does that mean?
You have to figure it out.
What do you mean by which comes first?
How do I say it? Can you help me say it? Turhenian?
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
The Turhenian Sea?
Yeah,
Do
but
you know what
what's the question?
the question is? Which one comes first?
In regards to what?
Location.
That doesn't help.
Okay, it's
In like north, south, east, west,
as
departing
the
from Austria.
from the perspective of Gibraltar.
The Mediterranean Sea?
No, it's the Tyrrhenian Sea because Gibraltar, right after you get out of Gibraltar, right after
Y-
you enter.
Your question is terrible. Honestly,
No,
man.
no, it wasn't. Shh. It was one of those questions where you have to
Glory to
answer.
Ukraine. Did you get anything from his question? He would,
Uh, no.
no, I don't blame you because that question was just terrible.
You're terrible.
No, still not as terrible as you.
Well, you're even worse.
That directly contradicts the statement I just made.
Well, you're bad. You're bad.
When you can't come up with anything, so you're bad.
You're bad.
Watch this extremely powerful takeoff roll.
Where are the... Have you heard of Roblox politics before?
Roblox
Oh,
politics?
Yes.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is necessarily.
what's the capture? What capture? What's the capital of New Hampshire? I know this one by
You know this one by heart? I didn't hear the question, I'm sorry.
What's the capital of New Hampshire?
Uh, New Hampshire City.
No, Concord.
New Hampshire City.
Concord.
I said New Hampshire City.
Manchester.
The
No, it's
Glory to
Concord.
Ukraine doesn't get why I'm saying New Hampshire City. It's cause
I
it's cause what Hurricane Gaming used to say.
right. Yeah. What's the capital of Colombia? Colombia City. I mean
Bogota.
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 Bogota. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. That if you were to go there, they probably
Bogota.
say it like that. Yeah, Bogota. Guadalupe, Jose too.
My Spanish teacher got mad at me for saying Guadalajara in a really bad American accent.
Is it
Guadalajara.
okay? Oh yeah, this one's pretty easy if you guys know anything about languages or just stuff in general. Is it Versailles or Versailles?
Versailles.
Yeah, obviously Versailles.
Right.
Just the way you say Versailles.
Versailles.
I'm gonna buy a Mercedes.
Is it Mercedes or Mercedes?
It's Mercedes.
Right.
Mercedes.
Let's see.
Goddamn, all the houses popped in.
I can't remember. Macedonia, Cadonia.
What are
Is
you
it
talking about?
Macedonia?
Macedonia. Maybe
Or
that's
is
it.
it Max?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They changed their name. Now it's
Yeah,
like
it's,
Upper Macedonia or something. I don't know.
it's North Macedonia because it pissed off the Greeks.
It's what? The North Macedonians? What?
Yeah, North Macedonia because it pissed off the Greeks
Yeah, I
because
know it
rest of
pissed.
Ma-
Yeah, I know it pissed off the Greeks, but I couldn't remember what they changed it to. Hurricane has no idea what we're talking about, but that's okay.
Yes, I do. I know where Macedonia is.
Okay, well
Jesus.
then what's its new name?
North Macedonia.
I like how you had to ask that with a question, even though we literally just said it 3 seconds ago.
Well, what's the capital? Oh yeah, that's
What's its
not.
capital then?
I don't know. I don't focus on that
Exactly.
region.
Skopje.
Well, when
See,
I'm
he knows his
asking,
stuff.
I don't focus on that region. I focus on other. Like for example, how many types of storm fronts are there? Baltimore, you can't answer this one.
Glory to Ukraine, say 4.
Or
Incorrect. Try again.
You said 4 last time to me.
Fine. Oh,
Quattro.
quattro. It's not quattro. It's quattro. I'm not even going into it.
I pissed off this Argentinian person by saying Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Oh, that's just.
Quesadilla.
I would. You terrible human beings. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Hurricane Tortilla. Let's see.
Tortilla.
This one's a bit difficult. So this is another weather-related one. Before before Hurricane Katrina, what hurricane was it?
Well, Hurricane was what?
Before
Before
Hurricane
Hurricane
Katrina,
Katrina.
what hurricane was it?
What hurricane was what?
What hurricane was it?
Was it as in it what?
Before Hurricane Katrina, what hurricane was it?
I don't understand the question.
Just make an inference. Hurricane Katrina was the worst hurricane to strike the United States.
Yes. And what's your
So what?
question?
Not my hurricane. My question is, what hurricane was the worst hurricane?
Oh, the one in Galveston in 19, I don't know, 1910, sometime like that.
No,
What?
Galveston was the deadly one. But as far as money goes,
Well, you didn't say
hurricane.
money. You said deadly.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I meant the most destructive.
Well, that's completely that changes everything. Literally everything is gonna be changed. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I just know that
Plus,
Galveston
I
is more
think,
dead.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Deadly goes to Galveston. It does, yeah. But as far as money goes, Hurricane
Gene. What a
Gene,
great name.
Gene.
yes.
I just
And
want to say that landing was pretty good, pretty nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just a bit off center. That was the only problem I had with it. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
was nice.
yeah, whenever I have a landing and I realize that the wind is consistently blowing me off center, I just trim my rudder to deflect it.
To be honest, if it's blowing me a bit off center, I don't care that much.
Whenever
It's
it's blowing me a bit off center, I will start having a panic attack.
well, that's something you do.
Oh yes, I have an easy question. This one's pretty like this one's quite common knowledge. What category was Hurricane Katrina at landfall?
What category 5?
Oh my, really? I'm
What?
actually kind of surprised you don't know. It was a category. It was a category 3.
Who the hell knows this?
It's kind of sort of common knowledge, to be
Glory to
honest.
Ukraine. Did you know this?
Hold on, repeat it again.
What category was Hurricane Katrina when it made land?
I know four category Porsche. I don't know.
See, I told you. It's not common knowledge.
But that's closer to what it used to be.
What? Remember what we said earlier about this time just not in replay?
Fine. Fine, you win.
Yeah, are you in here just to ask questions?
Yes.
I'm trying to provide entertainment.
You're doing a very poor job.
Thank you. That means I'm working. Let's go through this. Yeah.
I don't know why he's here, to be completely honest with you. I keep roasting him, but he still stays. Because
Yeah.
he's like that.
Cause mental rigidity.
Man, you sound so high.
How did you know?
How did I know? Stop killing your mic.
Me?
Mm, What category? What category was Hurricane Dorian?
It's not a very specific question.
Okay, I mean, fine. I'll make it more specific. What category was Hurricane Dorian at 2100 Greenwich Mean Time?
I,
On
yeah, I was about to say what date.
Okay, on September something. I don't remember, but I'll just be
I
more
can't, I
specific.
can't answer the question because I don't have enough information.
Okay, what was Hurricane Dorian at peak intensity?
I don't know.
It's really easy.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Can I phone a friend?
Yes.
Glory to Ukraine, you're the friend that I'm gonna phone. Do you know the answer?
Category 3?
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like insane when it comes to weather.
Yes, you are. Your name is
Yeah,
literally
you
Hurricane
probably
Gaming,
are.
and my DMs with Aviaman are full of this guy knows too much about weather.
Really? Oh.
They were at one
When
point.
whenever people look at maps, it's just like, oh, the bunch of red blobs. It's not that serious. When I look at web maps of weather, I see
Don't
actual.
go over this again, because you've gone over this with me a bunch of times.
Okay,
How
one.
do you feel? I went through Hurricane Sandy.
Oh, same.
Uh,
It
I
was so
didn't.
much fun. I went outside in it. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was hell outside.
Yeah, because you lived in New York.
Yep.
Hurricane Sandy was fun though. That was one fun storm, but
When
not
did you
for
move to freaking the West Coast?
job opportunity.
I said when, not why.
Um, June.
Oh, okay. Job
Use that.
opportunities. So you have a job.
No,
So you're child labor.
no.
Then what?
My parents have a job.
Oh, I see. So you're unemployed.
That is correct.
I see how it is. You should get a job.
I am an eighth grader.
I know.
Are you actually an eighth grader?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
actually an 8th grader.
What did you think I was?
I thought you were a 2nd grader.
Oh yeah, ha ha ha. So funny. You
Just
you
like
should
Caden.
be. You should be on Kimmel. You're that funny. Yeah. Wait, did you just say just like Caden?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you insult me like that? Actually, no, actually, no, that's not nice. I can't be mean to Caden because he's on the spectrum, evidently.
No, he's just an old man that wants to troll everybody.
I disagree with you. It's kind of obvious to see. It's really self-evident.
What?
The fact that you can tell that he's on the spectrum.
The spectrum of autism?
Yes.
I thought I was
And it
I thought you were talking
what?
about the spectrum of old age.
That doesn't make any sense, but
Do you
okay.
think the point of entertainment is to make sense?
Yes, to make sense. My entertainment is very subtle.
So that was the
Sometimes
landing. He's very beautiful.
it's very
Except
beautiful.
that freaking OBS is making it look distorted as shit. Because it looks
Yes, because
terrible on that freaking
yeah, because it was terrible.
count
Gosh.
back thingy. And all the
I'm just
colors look off. Man, OBS is terrible. I should get rid of it.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not kidding though. The colors are so off compared to what
What was the asteroid called named that killed the dinosaurs? What was the name of the asteroid?
the dinosaur asteroid.
Mm, mm,
You see what I've
any-
been through for the last hour and a
anybody
half, pretty much?
Yes.
anybody else got an answer?
Actually, for longer than an hour and a half. He was here for most of the flight. Actually, I think he was here from takeoff to
It's
touchdown.
called Chicks Club Crater.
Can't review one.
They think that the Chicks Club Crater was there.
Okay.
And they think it might have destroyed all the dinos.
Okay. Could you not breathe into your mic so loudly?
Fine, gosh. And then our final question, which will probably won't be our final question, is
This is the fourth time you said our final question is.
okay. Then we'll have to tally up all the votes, counts, whatever thingies, whatever, and see who wins. Okay, so our final question is, what's the capital of? That's a bad question. Our final question is, um, gotta think of a good one, not weather related that somebody might know.
What's the capital of Kazakhstan?
I don't know.
Nur Sultan.
Oh yeah.
Or Astana. Whichever way you
Maybe
think about it.
If you ask me what the capital of Uzbekistan,
What's the capital of Uzbekistan?
Tashkent.
He knows his stuff,
hey,
unlike you.
I would.
He's just faster than you then. You gotta be faster.
Fine.
What's the
Okay.
capital of Tajikistan?
Oh shoot, Dushanbe, right?
Yeah.
Eh,
Okay,
You should
fine.
let
I know I
Hurricane
have.
get one. You should let him get one. Here's an easy one for you.
Yes.
What's the capital
If you say Afghanistan,
of Kyrgyzstan?
Bishkek.
Damn
Stop
it!
it.
We're trying to give Hurricane one, but
I
you're
didn't
right.
even know that
Okay,
one.
I'm sorry.
Fine, we gotta go. Fine, what's the capital of Liberia?
The
No,
the
no.
Okay. Anyways, I have a question for you. No more
Glory to
questions for
Ukraine,
me.
you can answer that question now.
Okay, but you all
Is
have
it
to
isn't like
participate.
Freetown or something?
No, that's Sierra Leone.
Oh, okay.
It's Monrovia.
Okay. Anyways,
Here's a fun
India.
fact about Monrovia. You know, Delta used to fly there from Atlanta.
I know that Delta used to fly there.
Did you though?
Yes, I actually did.
Oh, okay. What equipment did they use?
727. Oh gosh,
This
don't
guy
even
just said that a 727 can fly over the Atlantic Ocean
don't even. Yes, it can. Actually, it can.
from the U.S. to Africa.
Yeah.
Highly doubt that.
You've never ever seen that ever been documented? That's happened a lot of times.
What? That
The
Delta
seven.
flies a 727 from someplace in the U.S. to Monrovia.
Well, of course they wouldn't be doing that
Well,
now.
that's what you suggested.
I'm pretty sure they used the 7.5 or the seven
They
six.
used the 7.6.
Right. Anyways, I have the last question for you. What countries are a part of the Indian subcontinent?
India,
And two, why is it called a subcontinent?
because it's not fully a continent.
Do
But
you know plate tectonics?
yes, I was gonna get to that, but you
Okay,
interrupted me.
fine.
It's not
Okay.
fully a continent because it's on it because it sits on its own tectonic plate.
And what's the
Oh,
tectonic?
wait. So could you repeat the question?
What is the tectonic plate doing? Is it a conversion zone, a subduction zone?
Oh, it's what do you call? I forget the word, but it's crashing into the Asian tectonic plate. I forget the word for it. It's creating mountains.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, but I just
Yes,
forget the
I
word
do.
for it.
Yes.
I remember if you say it.
Diversion.
Yeah,
You didn't remember.
I know it's not diverge. It's
Con-
converging. Friggin' land converging boundary, something like that. It's
Also
not
known as
diversion,
divergent. It is.
is it?
Yeah, it is. You can. I'll look it up right now.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't
Diver.
matter. Just say bye to all the people watching.
What? Okay, bye. We'll do more trivia tomorrow, and I bet I will win.
I sure hope we don't do more trivia tomorrow. I'll be in staff only tomorrow, so you don't have to listen to this guy.
Fine. Okay, dang it. Okay, fine. I
I
just
will
want.
make sure to be in staff only tomorrow, so we don't have to listen to this guy. I'm sorry to everybody that's not a staff. I might
Okay.
consider making them a staff just so they can join. Or I'll just make a new thing where I can't let
What's the
Bad
capital of
Man
Nepal?
join in. Kathmandu.
Good job.
Or I'll
Also,
just make a thing where Bad Mans can't join General Voice. Actually, that's a better
okay.
idea right there.
Anyways,
Anyway,
ha-
thanks for watching. I
hack.
hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
I will be there.
No, he
You
won't.
will miss. I will be there.
No, he won't.